Good morning, you guys. It's your girl Bree. How you guys are doing this morning? I come with a quick little message for you, and my message for you on this morning is this: your love did not cost a thing, and they disappointed that didn't invest in that true, genuine love that you gave them. See, they wasn't used to a quality of love that you were providing. They were used to buying everybody love, so they didn't recognize that you was giving them true, authentic love. So they had to pay a price. Now they're disappointed because they did not accept the love that you was giving them. And they know that you are done and that they cannot come back. So now they're living in regret. But God said he don't want you to be disappointed because they're disappointed. God said because you're getting everything that you deserve. You're getting everything that you prayed for. God said you wanted something with someone else, but he's sending you your equal, somebody that you are equally yoked to, someone that knows you already, someone he had prepared. See, God had to prepare this person for you. You understand? God had to prepare this person for you from the heartbreak, the pain, the guilt, the shame that you have felt within yourself from past failed relationships. So God said he had to rear this one up just for you because there's no one like you. God said there's no one like you. And the person that's coming into you, there's no one like you, and him are equally yoked. There's no other person like them. See, God said he had to allow you to be guilty, to be shamed, to be disappointed. He had to allow you to go through all those things so he can get you right where you needed to be. He needed you to heal, fully heal things. So he allowed those people to come into your life to trigger you, make you feel unloved, make you feel unwanted, make you feel less than, so that you can heal the stuff that you had buried down. See, you were wearing a facade. And you had some stuff buried down within inside of you that you thought that you were over, but you really wasn't over. You had put paper over it. So you tried to fake your emotions. So God said what he did for you was he sent those people and he allowed those people to come in to push you where he needed you to be. So God said he don't want you to be disappointed. He still wants you to operate in the love with these people. You understand? When people come into your life and they come into your life to be a hindrance and to break you and to do this stuff like this, it's not for you to stop loving these people. You still love them, but love them from a distance. Operate out of love because you are love. You are pure love. God knows the role that you are here to play. He knows that you truly love people wholeheartedly. You see the best in everybody, no matter what they have done or how they have done it. You see the best in them. So God said, you sitting down disappointed because you couldn't save them, because you couldn't help them, because you feel like you couldn't reach them. But God said you did reach them. They just don't want to show you that they reached them. They sitting back and disappointed because how they allow materialistic things, other people, to come in between the true genuine love that you gave them, and they regret doing that. They regret doing that. God said you continue to send them love and light because your love didn't cost a thing. And the other loves that they was getting, that's all they knew, to buy love. See, when you was giving them free love, that nobody had never gave them free love. They had to buy a Birkin bag. They had to buy furniture. They had to buy cars. Had to buy all this stuff to get love. But God said you had gave them love freely. So they didn't know how to take it. They thought you was faking them. They thought you was playing with them because nobody never loved them freely. Nobody never wanted nothing from them. See, you wanted them. You wanted their time. You wanted them. You wanted to be intimate, have intimacy with them. You wanted it just to be you and them. Focus on you and them. See, but they wasn't used to that. They was used to this chick having this dude having this, and this, and that. They wasn't used to the quality of the person that you were. They wasn't used to a true king or a queen. The people that they had ran to in life played a role, acted like they was a king and a queen. They dressed as if they was a king and a queen, but they didn't have the true qualities of a king and a queen until they met you. And when they met you, you awakened something in them that they were scared of, something they never felt before, something they feared. Okay. So they feared the feelings that they started getting for you. They feel it. So they started playing games with you. They started feeling like you're not worthy when you're worthy. They just don't know how to handle you. So they wanted you to dim your light because they did not feel good enough for you. And when you refuse to dim their light, then they started doing things to hurt you, to make their self feel better and look better. But God said he doesn't want you to dwell on what they done to you. He wants you to learn the lessons that you have learned from dealing with those type of people, those low vibrational people that you have dealt with. God said, because he sent them in your life for a purpose. They were in your life for a purpose and a plan. God saying everything that you wanted with that person. Yes, that person could have been your person. It could have been the person that God has designed you to be with. But God said because of that person was disobedient to him and he did not do right by you, God said he's sending someone else to you. You have to be willing to cut these people out that God is removing from out of your life. And sometimes, let's go. Sometimes that is not easy to do. Sometimes that is not easy to do. It's not easy to give up on somebody that you love. Easy to give up on somebody that you know you're supposed to be with. But you got to trust in God. God will never leave you, nor you. He will never forsake you. God will never put a burden on you that you cannot bear. I'm a living witness to this. He will never do it. He will never put you in a place where he ain't got an escape plan for you. But you have to get there. You have to know this too shall pass. This storm, whatever it was that you was going through, that heartbreak, that pain, whatever it is that you felt, just know that God was right there with you. And God is allowing yourself to be shaken, to be moved, to be restored. That's what he's doing. He's shaking you. He's removing you. He's restoring you to where he needed you to be, where he needs you to go. You have to be willing to go. Let go of the people that he told you to let go. Get rid of the people that, well, you need to get rid of the people that he told you to get rid of. You have to do these things. Go get the wig brush. You have to do these things because that's what he wants to do. God wants to give you better things in your life, and better is coming. Better is coming. Everything better is coming in your life. Everything that you have called and asked him for, everything that you've been waiting for, it is here. It is here. You just got this last little step that you got to get over, because some of us, I'm going to say, is feeling guilty because we felt like we could have stepped in and we could save these people that we loved at one point in times out of these circumstances and the situation that they have got themselves in. Even though we have warned them, about them, we tried to save them. That was not our job. We did just what our Heavenly Father has asked us to do on these people's behalf. We moved on their behalf like he told us to move on their behalf. And they took advantage of us. They took advantage of your love. They took advantage of your giving. They took advantage of your prayers. They took advantage of your wise counseling. These people came to you and talked to you about anything, and you gave them your honest counsel, because that's the kind of person that you are. You was truthful. You was honest. You gave them your best opinion. And they took the materials that you had given them and tried to go build with somebody else. Okay? They tried to go build with somebody else with the materials you gave them. So they took the information that you gave them and tried to go build with somebody else, but they had to buy things from that person when you was giving them everything free. You was giving your time, your love, your patience, your prayers, your encouraging words. Some of y'all was even cooking for these people. Some of y'all was making a way out of no way for these people. Some of y'all was asking these people things that their life like, and you were getting it for these people, and these people took advantage of you. But God, you understand what I'm saying? But God is sending you someone in who's going to cater to you. See, you were trying to cater to these people that God was trying to show you wasn't for you, that God was trying to show you that didn't need to be a part of your life. You were trying to cater to them because they had a sad story, and you believed the story that they told you. You fell for the lies that they told you because they seen your pure and genuine heart. They seen that you were a giver. They seen that you was a prayer warrior. They seen that you was a manifester. They seen that things took place in your life. They seen that you were an overcomer. They seen all these things, and they tried to take advantage of you. So God is sending you someone who's not going to take advantage of you. God is sending someone who's going to help you elevate more. God said you already mastered everything he said, but guess what? When two or more are gathered, he's right there in the midst. So God is going to be in the midst. See, this next person that's spinning a bin on you, it's somebody that God sent. So guess what? God is going to be right there in the middle. You heard me? He's going to be in the middle of that. See, in that previous relationship, friendship, cousinship, familyship, co-workingship, whatever the ship was, when that you were fighting for, God wasn't in the midst of that. He wasn't in the midst of none of that. You understand what I'm saying? You was in the midst of it because you his child, but he wasn't in the midst of that. That's why it didn't work. That's why they was able to use you. That's why they was able to manipulate you. That's why they was able to throw the daggers and do the things that they did. Everything that you did for them, everything that you told them, everything that you tried to help them, they tried to use it against you. They took all the swords and put them back in your body. You heard me? Everything. They watched you. They observed you. They knew how to get you. They pulled at your heartstrings. They did these things to get what they needed for them. And they didn't care about getting anything for you. They didn't care about loving you. They didn't care about helping you. All their mission was to make themselves feel good. So they made themselves feel good because the circumstances or situations that they was in, their love, they were paying for love. So they didn't know how to handle your love that didn't cost a thing. They didn't know how to handle your free love. They didn't know how to handle the love that you made sure that they got, the encouraging words that you made sure that they got. They would call you, they were sad and they were down, and you uplifted their spirit. They didn't know how to handle that because they wasn't used to that. They were used to when they were going down, people would tear them down more, but you uplifted them. No matter what you was going through or how you was feeling, you uplifted the people when they came. You put your pride, your problems to the side to help them nurture their pride, their problems, their ego, and they took advantage of you. And because they took advantage of you, because they did not respect you, because they did not want your love that did not cost a thing, God is sending you some genuine love in. God is sending someone who loves you and who's going to love you for you. You understand? Love everything about you, from your silliness to your laziness to your danciness to whatever it is that you have, whatever qualities that you possess within yourself. God is going to send someone in to help you love you, appreciate you, and everything else. You heard me? Because listen, in actuality, they were buying other people love, and when your love, you was trying to give them your love. If you look at it, you was buying them things and doing stuff for them. You were buying their love too. You wanted them to love you so bad that you were doing things that was out of the ordinary. You were doing things for them that you wouldn't even normally do. But because you loved them and you wanted them to love them, you wanted them to be happy when they didn't care about your happiness. You were trying to breathe their peace, and they would be in the chaos in your life. But God said He's sending someone into you. He's sending someone into you, a king or a queen. You heard me? That's what He's sending. A well-mannered, professional, loving, caring, nurturing person into you. Because guess what? Your love does not cost a thing. It's your girl Bree signing out, you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed and safe Friday. Peace.